So Joel Makin of Wales taking on Tarek Momen of Egypt. So I think it'll be the trademark start from both players. Lisa, you can have Tarek Momen trying to keep the rallies relatively short.
Yeah.
And then Makin will be looking to extend one. He'll be looking to get into the head of Tarek Momen. He'll know that that's possibly the Achilles heel for the Egyptian.
Yeah, he will. I just feel Joel Makin is also not going to sit back traditionally and play how we've seen him play over the years, elongating the rallies, been willing to go over the 80-minute mark. I think we're going to see a lot more attacking squash from him. He's going to try and counter punch like he was just doing there and really hunt down those openings and being aggressive across the middle. That's what he did so well in Manchester, better than anyone in the draw. Good combination of defense and attack.
Oh my goodness, that is outrageous.
It's absolutely
I mean, what a start though. That was quality from the very first serve really, but that finish is absolutely no backlift at all in the preparation.
We'll definitely see shots like that coming from Momen, but not as early on as this. He will, with that quality, usually he still throws the ball in short quite a lot, but just as you would expect, it takes him a little while to just find that, fine-tune that accuracy. Could barely hear that shot. Nice stunt.
And out, 1-all. Yes, let's 1-all.
Ridiculously tough draw for both these players round two. Absolutely. A little bit of a stitch up, really.
I mean, 8 against 9 in the world first up. It's, it doesn't get much easier after that.
Some players like that. Big test right from the word go, but I mean, with this type of matchup, with the potential duration that it could be, that's going to, you know, come the quarterfinal, semi-final stage. If these two are looking to hit that mark, then.
Who do you think may have been least happy with that draw? Because if you look at the head-to-heads, you've got the 8-4 in favour.
Momen, probably, I'm going to say.
Even though he's got the advantageous lead.
That's why I think we can throw it out a bit, because they'll have been eyeballing Makin the back end of this season. He's coming into a bit of form. He's playing pain-free. It's something he struggled with all season. He's had to really manage his schedule, manage his body to take the title in Manchester. I could say not particularly tested maybe against a player like Momen, but you still have to back up every day, go through the motions and win. Not taking anything away from the players that were in Manchester. They put up an incredible fight, but winning kind of becomes a habit, and he's in a good place right now. He almost won't want the season to end, I feel.
2-1.
And just given the types of personalities that they have, PJ, I feel Makin is going to just, he'll take on anybody at any round. Yeah.
Bring it on. He's got that sort of mentality, you're right.
And out.
Good finish again. The
2-all.
front right-hand corner's a real target at the moment for Joel Makin. He's found that range. And the accuracy has been...
Stroke to Makin. Because the follow-through would have hit you. 3-2.
Exaggerated width being penalised there by the referee, just feeling the exaggerated swing or the extra swing in contact with Momen. So he's got to be careful there.
First game I feel is important for Momen. That's tight. Good movement as well. A powerful lunge in. Powerful recovery.
It's normally a strength area for Tarek Momen as well. The backhand counter drop makes it very difficult for opponents to apply pressure there. But a solid start from Makin. And that's the flip side of the coin for Tarek Momen.
5-2.
The unforced errors are generally the undoing for the Viper.
And if the physicality or the movement is something that Momen would be looking to expose against Makin, not that that would typically be a tactic people would play against the Welshman, but given the injury history and perhaps there being a few areas of the court a little bit more difficult for him to move into, giving away cheap, quick points is not what's required for Momen.
That's quick. Oh. That's the error. But that's the pressure of the movement of John Makin there. He was on the shoulder of Tarek. He knew that the opportunity was there to go short with his favoured backhand drop. But because John Makin has been moving so well, ahead as it comes into impact.
And out 6-3.
Oh, goodness me, that is a death
and
touch.
Out 4-6.
The youngsters there, the young English contingent, just eyeing that up. John O'Brien, the wild card in this tournament, did phenomenally well yesterday, not able to get through against an injured Ibrahim, but boy does he have talent. Very exciting future ahead of him.
Absolutely.
Very similar name to John Barrington, but also very different.
Very. This is better from Tarek Momen. It's when he's at his best, when he does target the back of the court as well. Spoke about him so many times on Squash TV. He plays what they call sort of back to front squash. The majority of his play is short.
Well, we talk about the errors that you've made in this game so far, coming from the pressure of the movement of Makin. It's when Momen can feel him almost on his shoulder. So he's quite high up the court already.
So yes.
So he's not actually bringing Makin into the back of the court first to make the court that bit bigger. So the fact that he is trying to go a bit deeper at times now, making go back to then right into the front corners, very different.
And out 5-7. Stroke to Momen. 6-7.
That's another error from the racket of Tarek Momen. It is a real Jekyll and Hyde from the Egyptian. Synonymous with his style of play, really. Yeah, Yeah, it's well played. Just nice and patient there. He didn't panic. He knew the opportunity was there to get onto it nice and early and apply pressure with the backhand volley kill. So again, very calculated, very measured from Joel Makin. He's following his game plan to the letter at the moment.
And out. 7-9.
But this is what he does so well, Tarek Momen. He's not played great, but he's still within earshot, just 2 points adrift. It's good straight work from both players. Terrific camera angle. See the accuracy that these two are bringing to the court. And there's the error. Had the opportunity, Lisa.
Yeah, he did. Unfortunately, given the scoreline, the errors have been the undoing of Tarek Momen, which is
game ball.
Something we often say.
3 game balls for the Welshman to take this opening encounter. We felt that it was important for Tarek Momen to win the first, so this...
Do you agree with me with that?
I do, yeah, I do, just from a mindset as well. Just... Great shot, clever shot.
Love the smile from Makin. 1 game to love.
Always nice coming off winning the first game with a cheeky smile.
Terrific first game for Joel Makin. 13 minutes, the Welshman leading by 1 game to love.
To start with now, I'm just going to be doing more mobility because it's first thing in the morning. Going forward, I want my skill level all over the court to be higher. We're going straight across now to the gym. "90 there, boys."
There you go. Oi, that's the one.
Ended up getting quite hard at the back end of the day.
Having that ability to come right back onto the court, bounce back, regroup. Here we go again, get stuck in. Sometimes isn't always there.
15 seconds.
I agree entirely. I think there's a lot more. There's a lot more kind of what's the word I'm looking at? The consistency levels, kind of mentally and physically, with Joel Makin are very apparent. There's a lot more volatility
Making leads
with
1 game to love.
Tarek Momen. He's very in and he's very out, whereas he's hoping for a bit of a drop-off here from Makin, but the form that he's in at the moment, I'm not sure he's going to get that.
Yes, let's. Level.
Well, it's a tactic that you alluded to, Lisa, that Makin has made an improvement with. He's counter-punching a lot better, isn't he? When he's being taken into the front 2 corners, he's up there quickly. In years past, he would have opted maybe for the deep option or lift himself out of trouble, but now he's going back in there and he's putting his opponent back in with a bit of purchase, and it's serving him pretty well so far.
And I mean, it's elements of his game that he's always fine-tuning. I mean, he's always thinking, what shot can I play from different areas in the court? How can I play them? And you can see him on court. He's very public about the type of training that he does. He puts some posts on social media, and you can see Miles Jenkins in there feeding the ball. They're working on, like, the finest of margins, the simplest of little tweaks in the swing and the foot position.
Oh, my goodness.
You drop it.
The finest of margins.
Flat as a pancake. Look at this.
Beautiful. Beautiful finish from Tarek Momen. He has hit some absolutely outrageous winners, to be fair. But it's that other side of the coin that's been his undoing. Not sure I remember John Makin hitting the tin yet. He's not made an error.
He made a single error in the first game, no. I mean, the stats on that from this tournament in Manchester were ridiculous. Semi-final, I think he made 3 errors in the whole match.
Good squeeze. Good pressure down the backhand from Tarek Momen. Just testing the patience.
I think as well, just the shot selection that Makin chooses to hit every single time, or 99% of the time,
3-1.
has such low risk attached to it. So he's very in tune with what type of pressure he's been given by his opponent, what area he is in the court, therefore what shot is going to be the most effective at that time. And I'm talking the pace, the height on the front wall, the cut on the strings. Very rarely do we see him, in contrast, like Tarek Momen, going for something completely outrageous.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the way I've said that sounds like he plays defensively, but he doesn't.
There's a lot of sweat. It will happen a lot because he sweats a lot and there's no headband.
Can we just have court service in the area where Mr. Momen is referring to?
Well, he is well renowned for his sweating, Joel Makin.
I know, but when you think about it,
thank you.
If there's one person worried about their body and slipping and hurting the hips and the hamstrings and the glutes, would be Joel Makin. He's moving around here very free-flowing. Haven't really seen anyone properly slip on this glass floor yet in the tournament. But there has been a couple of players just say, feeling losing their footing ever so slightly.
No let. No, saw nothing wrong there. 3-3. Stroke to Momen. Hand out, 4-3.
It's a better start to this second game from Tarek Momen.
Yeah, mentally he's done exactly as I would have hoped he did. Exactly as you would expect from a top 10 player.
Starting to get into the legs a little bit here of John Makin, forcing some awkward movements for the Welshman. And he's starting to look a little more out of sync with his movement.
This is the most pressure we've seen Joel Makin's movement under in the match so far. It's a very tough rally.
It's a lot more longer lunges, and there's the width, the exaggerated width. He knew that Makin was looking to pounce on the forehand cross court.
5-3.
Absolutely loved that we were at that camera angle at the time. Really able to appreciate the quality and the width for a moment and just how important it was to get it angling towards the side wall.
Down and out. 4-5.
Just got to make sure that he doesn't follow that up with the second unforced error. Tarek Momen's got to get himself back to that slightly more disciplined and patient structure of rally.
Stroke to make.
Was slightly exaggerated preparation there.
5
Wasn't a
all.
great shot granted from Tarek Momen, but the racket does pop out a little bit towards Tarek.
And out. 6-5. Seven, 5.
Well, this is impressive stuff from Tarek Momen. 7-5 now in the second.
Tempo's massively increased as well, and that's a lovely cut off. The response there from
And
Makin.
out. 6-7.
Miles Jenkins, Alicia Mead watching on, supporting Joel Makin.
Are you sure? Definitely supporting Joel.
Yeah.
I know
Do-
that they...
Do you think she's supporting Tarek Momen?
No, I'm just she may just be watching the squash. I don't know.
I'm going to say she's supporting Joel Makin, PJ. Going by the round of applause.
No let. And out. 8-6.
Just managing to stay 2 points ahead here, Moment. The last little phase.
Yes, let. 8-6.
So we just hit the 10-minute mark in this second game, Lisa. It hasn't been physically too testing, has it? The rallies have been, I mean, well contested, but it's not physically that brutal.
I think the pace has gone up massively since the first game, though. It's the how early they're hitting it and how quick they're hitting
And
it is
out.
certainly a lot more intensity about it, I feel, than the first game.
7-8.
And more importantly for Tarek Momen, the error count is still there, but it's down.
Hugely down, 100%, yeah. Yeah, you've got to give this man credit for turning it around. I mean, he's dealing with proceedings by himself. Obviously a veteran of the tour now with a massive experience.
When you were on tour, PJ, were you ever called the veteran?
No, my career ended when I was 29. I never got to that.
I was going to ask you if you enjoyed that phrase.
Never got to that stage.
29? Injury?
Yeah, herniated L4 and 5,
oh,
2000,
okay.
just after the Commonwealth Games in.
Didn't know that. That's horrible.
In Manchester. Yeah, not a good time, but. These things are sent to try us.
Brutal sport.
Certainly is.
Did you like the gym?
No.
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 Okay.
He's appealed there, and I'm not sure he's going to have any.
No,
that's an all out.
Saw the pickup good.
And the pickup was good.
Well, he's done very well here, John Makin. And you saw there that
right side 9-8.
A little bit of aggression.
I was there, the ball stopped in the middle.
Makin just saying about the carry on the racket of Momen. Makes a good point. This is where the mental toughness comes in, the scoreline.
It's 3 points in a row for Makin. Terrific back end of this second game, sorry. And there you see
10-8.
the dogged determination of the Welshman. That's beautiful. I mean, you've got to say that his short game has certainly improved during that time and that phase out of the game. 2 game balls for a 2-love lead for Makin.
Stroke to make it. 11-8.
Oh, disappointment there for Tarek Momen.
2 games to love.
A real mountain to climb now for the Viper. Makin struts off into his corner. The confidence continues. 28 minutes on the clock and a 2-love lead for the world number 9.
Well, the duration and time of the 2 games identical, but the styles in which they played a little bit different. This one was a lot faster. Tarek Momen's error count a lot lower, and he looked in control for the most part. He was moving Joel Makin around all 4 corners, really testing the movement. He had to do so much more work, Joel Makin, in that game physically. Played the big points beautifully at the end. He was very clinical. He took his moments and he put it in, stinging the ball into the front 2 corners. Quick head speed, making the ball stay short as well. Tarek Momen just trapped behind there. Massive 2-love lead here for Joel Makin.
And there you see the back end of that second game. Trailing 8-6 and then 5 points on the bounce for the Welshman. And in Momen's defence, he didn't really do too much wrong. No stranger to the 5-gamer, Tarek Momen. He's come back from a 2-love deficit before. Can he do it again?
Play resume in 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds. Time. Making lead. 2 games to love. Lovell.
So 2-love lead for Joel Makin.
One love.
Does a lot of boxing now, PJ. Does a lot of boxing.
Joel does, yeah. I think his
competitions and everything.
Second sport. Oh, he actually gets in the ring, does he?
Fights.
Does he?
Yeah. Black
Well,
eyes.
Hasn't sport his looks yet. I mean, normally you see him with busted up ears and broken noses.
You like the look of Makin?
He's a handsome young man, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But he's still got a decent nose on him. It's not normally see a boxer and they've got
his ears are still good
pretty
too.
Banged up, yeah.
Squash is actually not bad either. It's good accuracy. It's a good weight of shot.
Good length, terrific length. It's a good start. Just quashing any sort of hope that Momen might have.
Yeah, it's a good start. 7 points in a row. 8 points in a row, sorry. That run of 5 back end of the second. And 3, 5 plus 3 PJ.
It's a whopping 8 points, Lisa. He's managed that without my calculator.
Clever man. In terms of decision making, if a ball comes loose kind of around where Makin is standing in the tee, or just clips the side wall in the front and he's got a little bit of time, I always feel he does so much with that shot. He makes the most of the fact that he's been given a loose ball, whether it be a hold, a different angle, a lot more cut, a shot that he hasn't hit yet. And that's the creativity that's come into his game in the latter part of his career.
He's coming off it a little bit here, Tarek Momen. Just don't think he's seeing a way through the brick wall of Makin. But that will be welcomed for sure.
I don't think he'd be bothered about losing that point though, Makin. The drop that came from the back of the court from Momen was just a little bit soft.
Yeah, and
mentally.
That's logged, isn't it? That's been logged by. They've played 12 times previously. He knows what he's going to get from Tarek Momen, and any of those kind of body language signs or shot selections without any real purpose will only encourage Makin. It's outrageous court coverage. Brilliant. 3 outright winners. It took Tarek Momen to finally get past Joel Makin.
2-4.
No, he's done it again. Just when he looks down and out, Tarek Momen comes out with a flurry of outrageous winners. When it's been good, it's been very, very good from Tarek Momen. But the errors have just really been his major problem. Just lost a bit of accuracy here from Joel Makin.
Court service. Front right, please.
Well, here's the forehand cross-court volley, Nick. Just the way the racket head overtakes the wrist there, almost dislocating the wrist. Quite brilliant.
Good way to describe it, really, because the wrist really does have to come it breaks so far round.
Yeah.
It would hurt a lot of non-racket sport humans. Good comeback this from Momen.
The last 5 times Joel Makin's played this event, Lisa, he's lost in the last 32, so this is potentially a whopping opportunity for him.
It is, and when you look at the last 5 events, he's had a tough draw, hasn't he? Last 32 has been absolutely brutal.
Service, please.
Diego Elias, Rodriguez in 5. Mohamed El Shibagi, Paul Colt, Abulgar in 2018 when he was at his prime. I mean, that's tough. Some memory, by the way. Did you recognise some memory I had there?
That's brilliant. I'll tell you, it's that it's photographic, isn't it? I don't possess that, unfortunately. And that's very, very impressive.
Makin has one review remaining. 3-4. Momen serving from the right.
I must say, I do prefer the all-black caracal kit as opposed to the yellow and the green and the blue and the red.
Yeah.
The black is a bit schlick.
Yeah, it is, yeah. It's good for me, it's more slimming. Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful. He's trying to keep a lid on his celebrations here, not get too emotional, but that finish, the technique, absolutely inch perfect, open racket face, controlled throughout. And a much needed point, you feel, for John Makin. Just starting to make headroads into this third game. The ball is starting to soften up. These are hard movements.
Down.
And he squeezed the error.
6-3.
Gets the reward for just hanging into that rally. John Makin being pushed from pillar to post.
Yes, let 6-3.
The court is slippery. It's really slippery. Sweat drops all over the place.
Are you able to do it?
I know we can do it every point, but I'm slipping.
Are you able to continue to, do you need court service now?
Can we do it quickly?
Can we please?
So Tarek Momen, a little bit.
I've got to think of your safety, both your safety here.
A little bit.
The point of this floor is the sweat doesn't stand on top.
We're going to get this done quickly and then we'll play on.
The calm demeanour of Jason
Thanks,
Foster,
court
just
service.
feeling that the court, for the safety
Left
of players,
side,
will need some extra
6-3.
care and attention. Tarek Momen is, I mean, both players are very rapid around the court, but he won't want to be slipping. Oh, that's beautiful. Just shake the hips and the body towards the front left-hand corner at last minute, just shimming across to the opposite side of the court. Beautiful play. And a 4-point lead now, and on the brink of a massive win here for for Joel Makin.
Yeah, he's guessed on that one at all.
Yeah, the towel has been chucked in here by
8-3.
Tarek Momen, just giving up the ghost on that cross court.
He's been using so many options from that corner as well, Joel Makin. Makin will be well aware, hang tough, make the rallies long, make this physically tough no matter how much pain he's in himself.
Now.
Just needs to be disciplined from this point.
Well, up until this point, he's been absolutely superb, Joel Makin. Right from the onset, there was just no deviation.
And out. 4-9. Out. And out. 10-4. Match ball.
Joel Makin serving with 6 match balls to book his place
Down 11-4.
into the next round. And
Match
there you
for
see,
Makin.
thoroughly
3 games
deserved.
to love. 11-7. 11-8.
Yeah, the jump,
11-4.
that's brilliant from him.
Well, it's
Continuing on
great to see,
for Manchester Open, it's tough. I mean, back end of the season, winning a tournament last week, going all the way through the draw, backing up just days later. Home crowd home tournament will certainly help that. But just brilliant to see that his body is withstanding these type of movements, matches, the duration, the intensity. Fantastic opportunity in the draw as well, PJ.
Joel, congratulations. That could have been a banana skin, and we all know it. And Tarek Momen, just, you know, such an exceptional player. Let's just get your thoughts on that match, and maybe just your thoughts when you saw the draw come out as well.
Yeah, so that's the first time I've made it through a first round in 10 attempts at the British Open. I don't know why. But yeah, cheers, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's more like it. We've had some battles over the last couple of years, so I was really happy my squash was sharp, and if my body's responding like it did there, you know, I can make things difficult for, you know, the best players. So I'm happy to win that, and yeah, he's obviously at the end of the season. He's pretty tired as well, and we're all in a difficult place with our bodies, but everyone's pushing. So hope everyone enjoyed the matches, and yeah, should be another good day of squash, I think.
Enjoyed it. Certainly enjoyed that comeback in the second as well. I think you ran, I think it was 5 points in a row to then snatch the second. I guess that was a turning point for you, was it, in the match?
Yeah, I mean, something we talked about before with Miles was just that, just to not get passive. He's so attacking, it's so easy to sit back and defend out of the front, then he's attacking again, then you're defending. So you always end up on the back foot. So I had to be proactive and yeah, just to take the initiative, be direct with my attacks. That's what you train for, to be direct and attacking. So yeah, I put that together well, and yeah, that's what got me back into the match there.
Nice generous amount of sweat out on the court as well. It's one of the things we noticed. But it's a different court, isn't it? Just talk us through the differences between this and some of the other courts that you play on throughout the PSA World Tour.
Yeah, we play on slippery courts, we play on good floors, we play on low ceiling, high ceiling, out in the heat, freezing cold. Part of being a good player is playing on any court condition at any time, no excuses. So if the floor's difficult, the floor's difficult. Good players win on Farag's won 8 tournaments out of last year, and there's a lot of different court conditions. So the best players are just the best, and yeah, you've just got to find a way to work it out and play it to your advantage.
And this one's a glass court, isn't it? Just sometimes we see the floorboards, and this one's got these little bobbles on there as well. I don't know if you know any of the technicalities as to what... No, not at all. Me neither.
No idea. Just charge around and yeah, get what you can out of it. Yeah, I thought the floor was fine. It's quite. I like these glass courts. There's a lot more spring in the floor. There's a lot more give, so you always feel better on glass compared to normal courts for me anyway. But yeah, it felt fine to me, and I'm enjoying it.
Sorry to interrupt you there. I was just a bit excited to ask the next question, which was about you being here in Birmingham, of course, which is home for you. So not too much of a commute. Nice to sort of have your own space, or do you still stay in a hotel and sort of keep compartmentalised?
No, I live about 5 minutes away, so a hotel would be excessive. Yeah, I just drove across, and yeah, it was really easy. I like playing at home. I've always had good support, so I'm enjoying it, and just glad I can play a couple of rounds here this time rather than yeah, on the back courts at Priory last year. So it's nice to get on the last court and play some good squash.
And we're going to see you again soon in the tournament. Thank you so much, and well done for making it through to round 3. Let's hear it for Joel Makin.
Brilliant stuff all round from Joel Makin, carrying on the form from Manchester. Physically looking really good, but his attacks into the front, his front court game, ever evolving, I feel, but it's on point. He's putting the ball in quick, he's confident, he's lots of options when he's in the front corners as well.
11-4.
Tarek Momen, it was bursts of brilliance from him. They're not consistent enough today. Joel Makin also playing the big points really, really well when it was tight. Brilliant result for him.
Just 41 minutes, so we were fearful of an extremely long day here at the Rep Theatre, but we're certainly going to be on track with that sort of performance from Joel Makin. The quality continues, taking down Tarek Momen in 3 straight games. Well, it was the pick of the day from Vanessa Atkinson at the top of the show. Rowan El Arabi, Tinkerbell takes on Hania El Hamami, both players from Egypt. That'll be up in about 3 minutes.